Are you ready to dive into the world of the Apothecary Diaries and discover how Jinshi's curse of resemblance finally comes to an end? In this captivating anime series, Jinshi's striking resemblance to the former emperor has been a constant source of unease for the character. But in episode 23 of season 2, everything changes. And Jinshi's exceptional beauty is a recurring theme throughout the anime. Uh, his his flawless features are so convincing that he can even impersonate the Moon Fairy. However, this same face is a source of anger for Shunmei, um, who is envious of Jinshi's beauty. In episode 23, Lulan, disguised as Shisui, allows Shenmei to grab the gun she is carrying. Unbeknownst to Shenmei, the gun has been altered in South when Shenmei discovers that Lulan has consistently supported her father. She intends to shoot Lulan with the gun. Unfortunately, the gun malfunctions and strikes Shenmei instead. Is in instead uh, following this incident, Lulan takes one of her mother's armed nail caps and requests a favor from Jinshi. In the course of events depicted in this series, Jinshi's face is marred by a nail cap, an incident that would forever alter his visage. This transformation removes any semblance he once bore to the previous emperor, and the scar now serves as a unique mark, liberating him from the shadow of his ancestry. Essentially, this disfigurement signifies that Jinshi will never emulate the former emperor, nor repeat the unwise or thoughtless deeds associated with him. Shisui fulfills her mother's wish and seals her fate by disfiguring Jinshi's face. The mark that caused so much envy towards her on Shenmei's visage is no more. The beauty that once graced Jinshi with perfection and adhered to tradition has faded, replaced by a humble simplicity due to the scar on his face. It was an act without purpose, since Shenmei had already departed, but perhaps it served as her last tribute to her mother. Simultaneously, injuring a member of the royal family, specifically the Moon Prince, parried a fatal punishment for Jinshi. Wounding someone as highly ranked as that was an extremely severe crime. Her actions ensured her own demise once the soldiers identified Jinshi's face and connected it to the nail cap she used. So she was fully aware of the consequences and doomed herself in the process. Consequently, she was fatally shot by the officers who burst into the scene. Nonetheless, Shui or Lulan had accomplished all that was necessary. She lifted Jinshi's curse and left a significant impact on her mother. Simultaneously, she ensured her actions would be remembered as those of the greatest villain, bringing an end to the suffering and disreputable legacy of the Shi clan. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Now, let's end this with a lighthearted joke. Why don't we tell secrets in a cornfield? Um, because too many ears are listening. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.